Gary. It's great. Thank you so much. And it's my pleasure now to introduce a very great writer, someone whose work I love a lot, and the other half of the Ward Kirton mega partnership. So, Jonina Kirton, please come on up.
Thank you, that was so kind. Yeah, and how tall is he and how short? I mean, honestly.
Yeah.
He has a poem called The Long and the Short of It. That's about us. So forgive me if you've heard this poem, because I've read it quite a few times, and but I want to read it for Joanne. Joanne gave me a beautiful testimonial on this book, and we are both from Manitoba, actually from Portage-la-Prairie, and this is about Winnipeg. You're a bit younger than me, so I don't know if you ever heard of Bogarts. It was a disco in Winnipeg. So, and actually you partially inspired this poem, because I was talking with you about Catherine Vermette's North End love songs, and out of that conversation this came. It's called Collective History. Divergent lives meet at the border, Bogarts on the edge, where the North End meets downtown. Winnipeg's Studio 54, an old bank building where life's deserters cross over, meet on the dance floor. Tuxedo boys, rich, looking to drown out the voices of obligation, crave the drugs the arsonist and the boxer provided. Portage and Main, an intersection where need meets want, and amid the inner rubble, the marble pillars, we all play a transactional game where everyone tries to trade up. In his tower, the DJ, a demigod of nightly worship, takes us into trance dance. Encoded in our bodies a collective history of days when we hung mirrors on trees where pain and pleasure reflected visceral truths. We are all crows. Like shiny things, the mirror ball spinning light offers flickering fractures but never invites reflection. Heavy with memory, my body finds wordless ways to stir cellular recall. My turtle mind, slow, steady, walks me to the dance floor where my snake body dances me. I am in a moving sea of sound, within the beginning of time, an elemental dreaming, born of water. Inside, the oracle divines my salvation, but I am still suspicious of my body's story. Leave a trail of marooned memories, frozen fragments. Parts of me are scattered on the altar of one-night stands. Once home, haunted by my losses, I weep. Water meets wood as I lay on the hardwood floor, contemplate the collective curse in our genes. A shame carrier, I am doomed to wander. I am a vortex of empty space where my bitterness and brooding calls out to the hag. Our dark truth passed between us like a smoldering joint. Shared suffering, never articulated, leaves a residue, causes an itch that cannot be scratched. I am a curious contradiction, like the sun and its shadow, trying to forget my own fragility, suspended between two worlds. I exist between night and day, where salt becomes wisdom, and at the end of my bed, a pack of black dogs. On my lips, a thickening scar, tastes of a toxic soup, a fog, and within it, a spell cast over the victims. We carry our shame to the dance floor. The crimes of our ancestors, a collective illness. Their original sin follows us to the after-hour clubs. This time, rich boys and bikers. Occasionally, an allergic reaction. Earthbound alchemists, we all learned that the rise of smoke cannot be hastened, that sometimes passions are their own punishment.
Woo!